there. So I'm going to teach you a little bit about some of the apps that I use for ear training and whatnot. First of all, a really fun one, it's called Notes Teacher. This is just for basic, reading notes on a staff. Starts off really easy and then you get into more difficult note reading. I believe it's free. So it says the notes will be displayed, read the notes from left to right. So this is the tutorial, the first one. So we go B, C, 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 B, C. Okay. So then we'll go to all lessons. Let's get to something a little harder. Let's go to 11. So that note is an A. So A, E, B. Oh, that's a G. See? B, F, F, A, G. That gives you kind of an idea. You get it 100% if you get it under 40 seconds, and then you get 3 stars. So you make no misses. So that's a really fun game. Then there's this app called Earpeggio, which I really love. I don't know if this costs or not, but I think it's worth it. It does things like interval comparisons. Which one is greater? So B would be greater. So it's quizzes like this. And there's interval identification, which I really love. You don't have to choose all of them. I did here, but say, you only want to work with, the first 4 to begin with, okay? So you could just do those and then do a quiz. The fixed root note, you can change that to whatever you want. Bum, 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 bum. Minor second. Okay. And it can go up and down and up, or you can change that so it's just one or the other. Bum, bum. Goodbye. I think it's a 4th. No, it's a major 3rd. So that's like the ding dong bell. I should have known that. Bum, 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 bum. Bird. Major second. Okay. Bump, 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 boom, bye. So that sounds like the doorbell. I'm going to say major 3rd. Bump, 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 bump. I'm going to say that's a minor 3rd. Bump, 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 bump. Here comes. So you get the idea. So that's really fun. There's other things to do like scale identification and intervals in context, chord progressions, and rhythm dictation. So 4/4 note lengths, 3 selected. Bum, 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 bum. We'll see if that was right. Yay! Bum, 1, 2. Bum, 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 bum. So, 1, 2. Yes. So this has a lot of fun games. It's really fun to use. So I definitely suggest Arpeggio. Another app that I use a lot, or that I started using, is this one called Ella. Now, Ella uses your tone recognition, and it helps you with sight singing. So you can start with something really easy and then move up. So, I'm going to sight read this. So, do, do, re, do, re. Let's try it. So we record and we'll pick up our voice. Do, re, do, re. Okay, so we'll go to the next one. Re, mi, re. Do, re, mi, re. So you get the idea, and you just keep on, they get harder and harder as you go along, and your scores, you know, it's a great way for intonation and to kind of see how, you know, your vibrato can make, can flatten a note or sharpen a note. I've just started using it and I really like it. Oh, they have other stuff here too that I didn't know about, like intervals. Let's see what this is. Oh, that wasn't good. Well, I can tell you I'm going to use that a lot because that will really help with sight reading. So this is a very cool tool. I'm just diving in and noticing some of the other stuff. Arpeggios, tunes. Oh, wow, this is really cool. So, and I don't think I paid anything for this either. I think this is a free tool. So get in there and check that out. And then one that I use, this is a paid one. I think you could get it free. But you won't be able to you'll only be able to do so much music, or you can have somebody with a pro account and they can send you the music through PlayScore 2, which is really cool. So if you're not really great at, you know, playing the piano, PlayScore 2 you will take the music, a PDF file, or take pictures of it, put it in here, and it will play it for you. I have a professional subscription. I pay $6 a month for this, but I can send music to people that have free subscriptions with this. So you can hear it. I can barely hear it because of the screen recording, but if I stop, okay, and then say I only want to hear the first staff, which is the soprano part. So we'll take this out. We'll take down all the volume on the other one. So if I just want to practice my part. Right? So this is a really cool way to practice at home and isolate your part. Daytona Beach Choral Society's YouTube channel, I have put together playlists of warm-ups and what have you, vocal exercises. This has about 45 minutes to an hour of warm-ups and breathing exercises and different ways to improve your tone, your breath support, your power, range, and then like fun ones like, you know, your interval training and all of that. So these are some great ones. I would suggest just going through and finding the ones that work for you best for your warm-ups, but definitely, you know, very few of us have an hour to go through all this stuff. But if you can go and find what works best for you to warm up and to exercise with, I definitely would. So that's the easiest way to practice some of these. And I'll also put some games on here as well. If you don't have a smartphone, and can't use Ella, which is that awesome free app that I talked about, this is a does kind of the same thing. So you go to smartmusic.com and you're going to sign in or create an account, and it's free. Some of the stuff is free. You don't have to pay, but you do have to create an account. And then where it says search music content, look up sight reading. And then you'll see that there's all these free sight reading exercises. So we can go to sight reading exercise level 1. And in this, we go to open, select instrument. We'll just do they have piano? I guess we'll just do flute. Okay, and we'll do A1, and you'll see there's a bunch of different ones here. So each one of these has a ton of different exercises. So if I open, okay. So here we can take a look. It has my part. We're going to turn that off so that we can practice our sight singing. It has the metronome. You kind of take a look at it, and then you can just give it a spin. It's going to ask you for your recording. So first you can hear it. Hear the first note. La 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 la. Hello. So I'm testing my microphone. There we go. We're ready to perform. Do, do, re, mi, fa, mi, do, re, mi, fa, so, so, fa, 93%. We'll take it. All right. So that's kind of the idea there. So after you get one done, you go back to track, or you go to this is if you wanted to hear it, you could do that too. Right? So those are all your, if you want to turn off the metronome, you can. Turn off the accompaniment, you can. So if we want to go back to the music catalog, and then again, search sight reading. See, this I have to figure out how to get back to where I was quicker. So if we go to sight reading level 1, and then this time we do exercise 2 and open. Select flute. So something else I was going to show you was these files from Andy Beck. We actually have these. If you're a Daytona Beach Choral Society member, you can utilize these. They're in our members only area. These are the sight reading exercises. So they're Google Slides. So, and I included some of his stuff in our workshop materials. So basically each unit has a rhythm drill, a pitch pattern, and a melody maker. And you start off, they gives you some slides on, this is what I included in our worksheet about, how, just the basics on the values of these rests and notes. So let's just go to the first rhythm drill. So you're supposed to be able to type in into these boxes, but I haven't. One, ta 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 ta, right? So then here we look at our rhythm drill and it puts it all out. Okay, so there's your answers, and then the pitch pattern. Do, 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 re, 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 do, do, re, re, do, re, do, right? So pitch pattern, do, 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 re, 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 do, do, re, re, do, re, do. Great. Melody maker. So this is going to play you accompaniment and you're going to sing with it. So you got to find this note, but I believe it says it in this. So do, 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 re, 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 do, do, re, re, do, do, re, 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 do, 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 re, re, do, re, do. There you go. There's your melody maker. And you sing along with the accompaniment, and if you clash with the accompaniment, you can tell. If you click here, you're supposed to be able to go to SmartMusic, what we just saw. So your sight singing workshop. So we're gonna go. All right, we're gonna turn off my part. We're gonna hit record. Test, test, test. Oh, sorry. Do, 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 re, 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 do, do, re, re, do, do, re, 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 do, 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 re, re, do, re, do. 100%. Yay! So they get harder as you move on. You'll notice that I'm doing all the easy stuff because I'm not very good at sight reading. So that's how I've learned about all these things, because I need to learn how to do it better. But it really does work, and it's helped me a lot. So that's that one. And then there's another one that he has called Vocalize. I believe these are for like elementary school, middle school, and high school. Some of it may be a little cheesy, but the concept is there and the lesson is there. And the exercises are great. I really like Andy Beck stuff. So click here for Vocalize. Again, this is in the member section. And then if you wanted to buy these, somebody that isn't in Daytona Beach Choral Society, I believe they're on Alfred Music. You can buy the slides. Imagine each note is like a dartboard with rings surrounding the target. Those rings are technically on the board, but not precisely in tune. Use your inner ear to visualize every note before you sing it, and always aim directly for the center. Short notes and half steps can be especially difficult to tune, so there are some challenges built into this exercise. So, you can listen to it on here. Center the pitches in the middle of the note to tune. Center the pitches, not flat, not sharp, but tune. So each one of these has like a fun little sing-along exercise that helps teach the lesson. So we have center the pitches, we have enunciate, the consonants, the consonants, the consonants, enunciate, the consonants, the consonants are great. Heart of the art. We're artists and we must bring color and light, darkness and emotion to our canvas. I like the type of stuff he says, convey a different emotion every time you sing this exercise. Try joy, longing, wonder, mourning, fear, love. So it's almost like acting and portraying the feeling but changing it. So if we want to do this, like let's do joy first. At the heart of the art is expression.
emotional and musical. At the heart of the art is expression. So sing from the heart. Now we're going to do sad. And the heart of the heart is expression. Emotional and musical. At the heart of the art is expression. So sing from the heart. Sometimes it's a great way to work on your resonance, intonation, vowels. Let's do this one. Let's do vowels. Hold on round, shape the space, oval in your mouth, and an oval on the face. When you want to amaze with the shaping of the face, take time to breathe. Seashells, the sibilant consonants that create hissing sound. Let's hear this one. Seashells, seashells, down by the seashore. I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Adorable. Okay, so you get the idea with these, but this one is really good for basic vocal technique. Vocalize by Andy Beck. The Vocalize and the Sight Reading Workshop slides are fantastic. All right, y'all, that's all I've got. But thank you so much for sitting through this video and learning about some of the apps and online tools that I use for at-home practice and that I work into the choir. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to info@DaytonaBeachChoralSociety.com. And until next time, happy singing.